Kazakhstani business receives financial support from the state. Only in the framework of the program Business Roadmap 2020, about $440 million were targeted to subsidize interest rates on loans for 4,500 projects of small and medium-sized businesses. This project is implemented through the State Entrepreneurship Development Fund (DAMU) and second-tier banks. To say it simply, there is a reduction in interest rates. The maximum interest rate is 14%, of which DAMU fund subsidizes 7%. That means an effective interest rate for entrepreneurs is only 7%. Любовь Айтkozhina is the director of the private kindergarten. A few years ago, she decided to take the loan in order to buy the building. After all, the demand for preschool institutions in Kazakhstan increases from year to year. We had to run back and forth. We have been to a few banks before we actually got a loan. I think it was the 5th bank we visited that actually approved us for a loan. We are not a manufacturing plant. We run more of a social project. It is not a profitable sector. It doesn't bring a lot of dividends. Therefore, many banks, frankly, denied our applications because there wasn't any chance for great profit. As soon as Любовь Айтkozhina obtained the payment schedule on the loan, she decided to give up the loan, but the financiers explained to her the possibilities of the government programs and advised her to apply to the fund DAMU. The results that we have shown to them and the numbers we presented were our future revenues, but right now we can call them our current revenues. At present we have already made the payments and we own the building. This building used to belong to another organization. Today this area has its own kindergarten. The active participation of entrepreneurs grows in the Business Roadmap 2020, and it shows the relevance of the state instruments. Only in 2014 the budget for the program increased by 30%, or to 35 billion tenge. According to the National Bank statistics, about 14% of all loans of banks are accounted for Business Roadmap. Since 2010, DAMU Fund has been involved with the implementation of the Business Roadmap 2020. The program supports all small and medium-sized businesses. It is gratifying to note that within the framework of this program, we support both micro and already established businesses. At the Fund DAMU, Любовь Айтkozhina learned about another government program. Program Balapan supports not only entrepreneurs, but many parents as well. Within its framework, all akimats of the country subsidize part of the parent cost for their children's education at private preschools. The state allocates about 20,000 for each payment. The rest of the sum, which is 15 of the monthly calculation index, is paid by the parents. Through this program, more than 50 families have been able to get a place for their kids in private kindergarten. Today, Любовь Айтkozhina thinks about expanding her business, but a new loan requires an additional property. But the state already developed a program to support entrepreneurs in these situations also.
В этой связи мы предпринимателям можем обеспечить гарантию.
In this regard, we can provide a guarantee. If you are a starting entrepreneur, you need to have 30% of the security deposit and 70% will be given by a bank. If you are a current employer, at the time of your application to the bank, we will provide you with 50% and another 50% you will be able to get from another commercial bank.
50% гарантии мы предоставляем, 50% должен будет предоставить субъект предпринимательства.
Government supports measures within the Business Roadmap 2020 towards small businesses, which are particularly in need of initial capital and bank guarantees. Large-scale government investment in the development of entrepreneurship can help, as noted by the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan in his state address called Nurly Joly Path to the Future, not only to overcome the negative trends in foreign markets, but also and primarily to create incentives for further strong growth of mass business in the country.